Mega Metagross EX isn't just a heavy hitter. With 230 HP, it's one of the tankiest attacker in the format, soaking up hits while swinging back for massive damage. The engine here is simple. Play Beldum and Rare Candy into Metagross. Its Gatling Slug attack does 100 damage plus 10 more for every metal energy attached. But the name of the game is attaching energy as fast as possible. That's where Orthworm comes in. Its Iron Supply lets you pull an extra energy straight from your energy zone and attach it to your bench Pokemon every single turn, letting you load up Metagross way ahead of schedule. Wally puts a colorless energy straight from the energy zone and attaches it to your stage 2 Pokemon. Meaning the instant Metagross hits the field, you can pump even more energy into it, on top of whatever metal energy you already have. Between Rare Candy, Orthworm, and Wally, you're looking at an explosive, ahead of the curve damage most textures can't keep up with. Add Protective Poncho to keep the bench safe, and Cyrus and Copycat to control the tempo of the game, and you've got a deck that hits hard and hits early. Now, here's the full deck list. Let me know down in the comments what you think of today's deck. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the games. Here we go, going second. And we're going against Metal, and we get an Orthworm start. That's nice. Very nice. Alright, Metal. The Dratini. This is very interesting. Hello, May. You may get some Pokemon. But what do you get? That's a question. Alright, second Dratini. Alright, let's start thinning here. Welcome, Beldum. Nice to see ya. Professor, help me out. Come on. And we get a Metagross. That's lovely. Yes. Let us begin. A Wally next turn would be awesome too. Alright, they get Rainbow Cave. Okay, Metal and Water. So is this Goodra? There's Dragonair. They got the crown. Very nice. Alright, 20 more damage. We do 30 here. Nicely done. Alright, Professor. Alright, we'll evolve into Metagross here. All on you, Professor. Help me out. Come on. Wally's a bit too late. But here we go. Now they can come in with their Dragonair. I believe they knock me out. No, they don't actually. It's only 40. But they could have a Rare Candy Dragonite here. Okay, their second Dragonair. Lyra this turn. Please and thank you. Okay. We'll take the Rainbow Cave. See you later. I don't want a Copycat. But I will use up the, yeah, I will use up this Wally, just in case I need this thing to retreat. And I will let this go down. think we're ramping quite a lot here. I think we're doing great. Okay, there's Dragonite. Do they retreat here? There's Goomy. And there's another Rainbow Cave. Now what's it gonna be? Alright, they do go into Dragonite here. They'll be able to attack. Now where does the damage go? Okay. Split evenly. The next turn, if I'm not able to take this out here, they have me next turn. But I can take this out perfectly at 160. And they have no way to really take this Metagross down. They're gonna have to wait for a Dragonite here, but I think I'll Cyrus that next turn. There's Professor. They evolve. They do evolve into Goodra. Could it be enough? It just isn't. They'll lose this Dragonair here, and they won't be able to get energy from the discard pile. Beautiful. Cyrus here. Yes, welcome Beldum. And let's take this Dragonair. And now they're forced to attach energy the old-fashioned way. Hello, Professor. What did you get them? A rare candy and another Goodra. And it's GG's. Oh, of course. Of course. That's crazy. Do they have a damage modifier here? They don't. Beautiful. Let's do it. 1 second. We're going against Metal. And our good old Orthworm starts as the game. Alright, Hitmonchan. At the very least, they go first. Alright. Let's thin that deck. I will do the same. Okay, Arena. Right, we'll be able to thin quite a lot here. Okay, Beldum. Other Orthworm. There's a beautiful Sabrina insurance there. And I think I'll copycat here and gain 2 cards. Okay, other Beldum, Metang, yes. And we'll start ramping here. This is lovely, it's a good start. Alright, who else are they playing? Is it Lucario? Other Hitmonchan. 3 for 3. They didn't like what they had. Fair, I didn't either. 250. Okay. Here we go. What do we got? Nice. We'll take away their take away their arena. Hopefully they don't have a second one. We will Poncho in case they have a Hitmontop. And we'll Metang here. And let's keep ramping. Now I'm really curious as to what else they have. Okay, yes, it is a Lucario deck. But I'm wondering if it's Mago or Fighting Coach, or both. Now, we need a Metagross top deck here. Or, yeah, haven't used either of my professors. Oh, well, one professor. I still have one. So, that could also help. I'm gonna go Orthworm here. Just in case I don't draw into Metagross. But of course, I top deck it. I should have gone into it. But I think I'll just keep, I'll keep ramping. Now they could come in with a Lucario here, but that only helps me. Alright, there's Mega Lucario. They Ice Pop. And they keep it. They go into Mega Lucario. What do they do here? Okay, they copycat. Thinking they Sabrina here, but never mind. They'll take my Orthworm. And that's A-okay. However, I need to evolve into Metagross in the back here if I want to survive a Sabrina play next turn. And there's Professor. Come on, give me a Metagross. Metagross. And no Metagross. Okay, so Sabrina ends the game here. However, if they don't have it, I have Cyrus in hand. There's other Mega Lucario. And a Pokemon Center lady. But that's about it. They retreat. And this is game. Come over here, Mega Lucario. It's our time to play. GG's to my opponent. Here we go. Going second. And we're going against Grass. And Orthworm starts like he should. Ah, Badoo. Forgot what this does. The defending Pokemon loses all abilities. This effect lasts until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spot. Well, good thing I have no abilities. They get their Fragrant Forest. Now, I'm sure they run 2. So I'm not sure if Field Blower will do much here. Ah, Pheromosa. My Poncho will come in handy. And nothing. Lovely. I guess I will Field Blower here. And I have no one to power, unfortunately. Alright, they're going to Shuckle here probably. Yes, they do. And they can potentially do 60 damage. They do 20. Fair enough. Now they take 0 damage here from Orthworm. But that's fine. I would like to do I want a copycat? I think so. 444. And hopefully we get Rare Candy Metagross. There's other Beldum, Rare Candy Metagross. Nope. But we do get our second Orthworm. And now we get to ramp. They could go into Pheromosa here and start hitting my bench. So Poncho would be great before they decide to do that. Unless they do it right now. They could just do it right now. Yeah, they X-speed. They're gonna start hitting my my Beldum here. So I desperately need a Metagross. Other Rare Candy. Come on, Metagross, come on. And Alira. How nice is that? Alright, we'll continue ramping. And hopefully, next turn, Metagross comes around. Or a Metang at the very least, so we can continue surviving. Alright, they attach on Shuckle, and they're gonna keep hitting my Beldum here. And I get nothing. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna lose my Beldum. But we'll ramp the other one. It's A-okay. We'll get 2 points here. There is a 20% chance I get, naturally no, a 40% chance I get a Metagross. But it doesn't seem like they have what they need. Okay, they have an Ogerpon. They've used all of their slots. Wonder if this is a Vespiquen deck. Alright. Actually, they don't take 2 points here. They only take the Beldum. Miscalculated there. Alright, there's Metagross. What am I doing? I need rare candy. And I think we'll Lyra here. Yeah, we'll Lyra. And we'll go into Metagross. And even though Ogerpon does 120, that won't matter. Because then we'll just take the Ogerpon. Or whatever comes up next. Okay, they come in with Badoo. Maybe just to retreat. Or just to stall. But even so, even they come in with Vespiquen and do 140, it's still not enough. Because the highest they can go up to is 170 with a Leaf Cape or an Elegant Cape. And they Cyrus. Now they would have to have a Sabrina. Okay. I can't retreat here. So it doesn't matter. They're just slowing me down. Alright, I guess we will just we will just ramp here. But again, if they have a Sabrina next turn, when I come in with Metagross, they will win with Vespiquen. There's Sabrina. And you know what? Have the Orthworm. Enjoy. Actually, I should have gone into Metagross. I should have gone into Metagross. That was a mistake. Should have taken the damage. Oh, but they concede. Fair enough. Here we go. Going second. We're going against water. Hello, Orthworm. And I see a Magikarp. This could very well be Milotic, Vaporeon, and Gyarados. A very fun deck to play. Actually, I take all of that back. They're going to use Mega Sharkpedo to power the Gyarados. And there's a Mantike. Nice. Put the Beldum down. Professor. Can we get a Metagross? No. But we get another basic. We'll take that. Other Orthworm. Our Sabrina insurance here. And we'll ramp our Beldum. Wonderful. There's Mega Sharkpedo. And they leap out. Who do they come in with? Mantike? No. Mega Sharkpedo. Right, second Beldum. We'll evolve into Metang here. We'll force them to burn an energy here. And see where this takes us. Alright, they come in with Mega Sharkpedo and they got to ramp here. There's Gyarados. What is the effect of this again? May discard any number of your bench water Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage for each. Nice. We'll copycat here. See if we can get Metagross. Poncho. Not enough. It's not enough. I need a Metagross ASAP. Alright, Professor. They get to, I believe this helps them heal. Could be wrong. We'll go into Orthworm here. Continue ramping. They do get to heal 20 damage from each of their Pokemon. Copycat. A Professor here. Hopefully it's there. Yes, there it is. Beautiful. We'll evolve that. And we'll continue ramping here. As much as we can. Alright, they do 70. And they heal. Fair enough. We need to get to 190 here. This is a dead Pokeball. And let's copycat and gain 3 cards. Hopefully we can evolve our second Metagross. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We'll take away their stadium. Hopefully they have only one. And now they can no longer heal. And if they I think if they stay in here, I think we have them. Okay, they Irida. 190. I don't think we have them. Okay, they take the Orthworm. We'll definitely take this this Gyarados here. And we'll do 180. And by next turn, we can do 190 and take this Mega Sharkpedo if they come in with it. But if they come in with Gyarados, we're gonna have a battle. They Wallace, of course they do. So we'll do 140 here. We can Lyra. However, if they have Cyrus, it is game over. We'll do 120 here. But if they have Cyrus, that's not enough. And there's Cyrus. GG's to my opponent. Very good game. That was really fun. Let's do it. Go in second. Going against water. We get an Orthworm start. We have Metagross Rare Candy ready to go. So hopefully this Pokeball is a Beldum. And there's a Dudragon. Drudagon, sorry. But they'll be able to do 20 damage right back at me every time I attack. 40, never mind. But I can always use my field blower here. They could always have a second Rocky Helmet. Okay, Poncho. Beldum? Nope, other Orthworm. Not helpful. Full field blower here. And we'll ramp our Orthworm. Because that's all we can do. But they can't attack the coming turn. They can only set up their bench. Unless they have a leaf here. Ah, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Fair enough. They do get to take energy here. That's fine. All I need is to Beldum now. Beldum, please. Lovely. That's great for us. Alright, we still have a chance. Still have a chance. We really just need a Beldum. That's all. We've only used one Pokeball. There's Copycat. That could help. But we lose our Metagross and Rare Candy. Hopefully we get them back. Rare Candy, Professor, and Rare Candy. Wow. Useless. Alright, let's see. We could still do this. We'll do 90 with Drudagon here. And take my Orthworm. But all this wasted energy on this Orthworm here is crazy. Now, if I don't get a basic this coming turn, it is GG's because it's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, this Drudagon is going to take this Orthworm next turn. Unfortunately. But we got to come in swinging hard this coming turn. We really, really need a Metagross. Ooh, second Drudagon. This Pokemon is finally useful, thanks to Dragonair. Alright, let's see if we get a Metagross here. If we don't, game's over. We have 8 cards left. And we get a Metagross. How beautiful is that? Yes. This is fantastic. We love to see it. Why not copycat here? See if we get our second Beldum. Actually, I won't even put it down if I get it. Alright, we'll take 40 damage here. That's a-okay. Shotgun will come in and do 90. I'll be down to 100. Then I'll take 20 extra damage. I'll be at 80. Walking Wake won't be able to do enough damage. It'll do 70. So I'll be just enough ahead to win. And health ahead. And they concede. They did the math too. Wow, that was Mega Metagross EX, a tanky powerhouse backed by Rare Candy Speed, Orthworm's Energy Engine, and Wally's Extra Boost. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.